These are the most interesting videos on the internet. Back in 2013, a boat carrying 12 men near Nigeria sunk to the bottom of the ocean. 3 days later, a diving crew was called in to collect the bodies of the men that perished. They were shocked when they saw that one crew member was still alive.
What's that? Okay. Alright, you found one, yeah? He's alive! He's alive!
Isn't this crazy, bro?
They gave him some scuba gear and were able to safely bring him back to the surface.
Good job, my friend. Well done. You're a survivor.
It's
I
hard
like how
to
he's
see,
talking to him like that when there's 6 other people and they're
but
dead.
that little white speck is a human egg next to a coin to show how small it is.
That's a human egg?
If you still can't see it, here are 10 human eggs all clustered together.
That's how we started, chat? Holy shit, we were tiny.
This person stepped outside their home in Norway and found some mysterious lights floating in the sky.
You were little once, Kato. It's a drone show, dummy.
It turns out that these lights were rockets launched by NASA to study solar winds.
Yeah, I knew that. I was testing you guys. One pop. You couldn't even consume a whole
This
popcorn.
is the skull of a woodpecker. What's interesting about this is that their tongue is so long that it actually wraps all the way around their head.
That their tongue actually wraps around the back of their head and all the way onto the top of their head, sometimes as far as reaching back into the right nostril. And so here it is in top view.
What the fuck?
And you can actually see it's really pretty remarkable.
There are so many mosquitoes in Russia that the mosquitoes
What up,
clump together.
The Aura Borealis. Bro, I remember that. Hearing about that one time or something.
To make
Here,
huge
Betty.
tornadoes.
That's how long my tongue be, chat. That's a mosquito tornado? Bro, you need a flamethrower. Holy fuck.
Here's a really cool device that nurses will use to look for veins on their patients.
There's a lot of skeeters. That's freaking me out. I don't like that.
These people were diving off the coast of Norway when they discovered a giant egg sac. This sac belongs to a squid, and the sac contains thousands of individual baby squid.
Holy shit, that's a big egg sack, chat. Bro, chat, one in chat if you would pop the egg sack.
This is lycopodium powder, which is made from the spores of plants.
You guys are
This
fucked.
powder is so hydrophobic that this person can stick
Seriously.
their hand into water and
is
still
wrong
be
with you
completely
guys?
dry.
Now check out what happens when I stick my hand into the lycopodium spores. Into the water. And my hand still comes out dry.
In case you didn't know, toucans have transparent skin that
Whoa.
allows you to see their bones and veins.
Ew. That's gross. They have see-through skin?
The
What
US
the
Navy
fuck?
reported themselves shooting at practice targets in the water.
It's
As a result, many of
hydrophobic.
the bullets can be seen bouncing way off the water, going in different directions.
Look at him go! Right off the water like that, eh?
Here's what it sounds like
Holy fuck, they're Canadian.
when you drop a piece of ice down a glacier hole that is hundreds of meters deep.
A glacier hole? Damn.
This is how fast a bubble can freeze when it is super cold out.
Holy, is this, bro, that's gotta be AI. What's real and what is fake anymore?
This person noticed something kinda creepy about this computer camera. For some reason, the camera has the ability to see through plastic. Even though the cover is on, you can see the batteries inside of this remote.
What the fuck?
This is what the inside of an MRI machine looks like.
What's with all this scientifical shit? Why's it gotta spin so fast? What the fuck?
This person was born with a condition called coloboma.
Look, he's
Someone with this
scary.
condition
Yeah, dude,
can
what the
normally
fuck was
see just
that?
fine, but might have difficulty driving at night.
Ew. Ew. Gross.
The inside of this mushroom turns blue when it becomes
It
exposed to
reminded me of
oxygen.
a chimera from Hunter x Hunter. Lympretnia. Is that what it's called? Bro, imagine how high that would get you.
This is what the tongue of a cat looks like up close.
Yeah, bro. Their tongues are sharp. Look how terrifying that is. A bunch of little teeth basically on their tongues.
This is what it looks like when a
Look at
paper
me.
towel absorbs water and space.
Bro, space travel is fake.
Almost like you had jello on your hands or gel on your hand, and it'll just stay there. Wonderful moisturizer on my hands.
This is what it looks like to run a
Space
sprinkler
travel is
in
just
the
to
snow.
distract us, Chad.
Guys are...
It's covering the sun. Whoa.
Bro, I hate the fucking snow. I hate the cold.
This
I
is
would
what
not.
happens when you remove a balloon from liquid nitrogen.
Space must-
As the
Bro,
gas
it's
inside
not
the
real.
balloon warms up, the molecules begin to expand again like normal. It's possible to create a
That's
bridge
pretty
made of
chill, I
water by
guess.
using electricity. Scientists are still not entirely sure why water behaves this way.
Straight
If it
across
was-
that guy. So I'm gonna bring
Like,
it
why
up.
do we need to go to space
Voltage
right
up.
now? We got bigger problems.
And I'll bring the voltage back down.
This guy lost one of his eyes to
This is a
cancer,
lot of
but he had a great
science.
idea to replace it. He created a custom LED
What the
titanium
fuck?
flashlight to put in his head. Some people think this might be dangerous, but he has been wearing this flashlight for 2 years and it never
That's
gets hot.
awesome. Holy shit. Chat, I
This
want
is
to
how
gouge
small
my
the
eyes
baby
out.
of a sugar glider is when they are just
Imagine
born.
aliens. Is it baby sugar glider? Oh, that's the size of Milan when she was born.
Researchers at IBM managed to make the smallest movie ever by creating a
jelly
stop-motion
bean.
animation out of individual atoms.
An eye. I want a flashlight. What the fuck is this?
If you're a beekeeper, you might need to order bees in the mail. This beekeeper ordered some queen bees to
You
place in
fucking sucks.
beehives
No,
that
for
don't have
real.
any queens.
How the fuck did he get him in the air so clever? It's a bit stuffed, isn't it? Here we go, here we go. Look at him go! Look at him go, guys!
Look at him go.
So how cool is that? He's put him in toilet rolls this time.
I had no idea that white onions go transparent underwater.
Damn. Neither did I. What the fuck?
This is what it's like to release the anchor on a giant ship.
Damn. This is AI, bro.
A fisherman caught a fish and then tried to release it, but it wouldn't swim back down. This is because there was air in the gas bladder of the fish. The fisherman helped the fish burp to release the air.
Burp it out.
Damn, he's queefing.
Is that better? Now let's see. Oh, look at that.
Dang.
Away he goes.
Here's a really
What if
simple
100
but
actually
cool science
happens when you
experiment.
explore other
If you take ice
spaces?
cubes and put them in a glass of veggie
Space
oil, you can
places.
actually see the ice cubes melt.
I don't know, bro. I feel like if shit gets that bad, I would just let the world take me at that point.
This is how someone who is blind
Being in a
scrolls through
spaceship would
social
be so
media on their
extra.
phone. Their phone will read and tell them what the comments say, But here's the really cool thing. Since this person is blind, their sense of hearing and listening is heightened. He can understand and listen to his phone reading comments at 365 words per minute.
Both of them said, I'm feeling happy today because of two things that happened to me. First thing that happened was that no one liked one of my comments that I wrote you in one of your posts. The other things that I had to get reconnected with Wi-Fi that the Bluetooth here, and B, C, helps me to get reconnected. So that's why I'm so happy. I love your other Coco. Blue heart. And again,
This is how cuttlefish hypnotize their prey before attacking.
So someone could be commenting on your video, could be blind. He's like, man, you look dumb as shit. They can't even see what they're watching. How are they gonna like and subscribe?
The scientists wanted to see how long it would take these ants to solve this puzzle.
How dumb they are.
The US Navy wanted to see if they could break through the Arctic Circle with their submarine.
New superpower. Well, damn. Submarines are terrifying to me, chat. I don't know why. I do not like the ideas of submarines. Bro is swimming.
What?
He's swimming away.
This plane doesn't need much space to take off.
Damn. That is pretty impressive. Planes like that scare me, bro. I feel like one thing breaks and you're dead.
This person somehow managed to create a fire vortex inside of a bubble.
How the fuck do you even learn to do this?
I've got a dense gas here.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna breathe it in. We're gonna see how it sounds.
I'm scared for
This
sure.
is sulfur hexafluoride, otherwise sometimes known as the deep voice gas. What happens if I breathe in a gas that's even denser? This is polyfluoride butane. If sulfur hexafluoride is the deep voice gas, this is the deeper voice gas. I am the dark lord physics and I've come to eat your shit.
What the fuck? I need that for stream, bro. I'm gonna be taking a little hit of that every time he gets in Discord call me.
The scientists took a
that shit makes you high too.
To a hospital to scan his throat. They wanted to scan his throat because they wanted to learn what this mummy sounded like. For the first time in over 3,000 years, scientists were able to create this one sound of what this person probably sounded like.
What the fuck? It's like a Minecraft character.
Probably sounded like. You can physically see blood pulsing through the body of this microscopic worm.
Dang, bro.
So, I guess animals can get drunk too. This is what happens when squirrels eat fermented fruit.
Dang, bro is lit right now. He ain't got a care in the world.
So, I guess popping a balloon in a nuclear power plant cooling tower sounds like thunder.
It's pretty chill, I guess.
In case you didn't know, you have two large bones in your forearm. When your palms are facing up, they are perpendicular and don't touch, but when your palms are facing down, the bones cross each other.
Ew. I don't do that. I don't know about you guys, but my arm does not do that.
This is the eye of a tuna fish. They have vision that is 20 times better than humans. You can see how the eye acts like a magnifying glass.
And that's why they're so hard to catch, because they can see everything.
Sometimes, if a musician needs to have brain surgery, doctors will have them perform during the procedure. This helps the surgeons know exactly where the main problems are occurring.
I don't really fuck with that. One wrong move, you know.
This is how aquariums give anesthesia
No, I'm
to their
good.
fish
I'm
so
not
that
gonna be
surgery can be
DJing
safely
while I'm
performed.
undergoing brain surgery. Like,
Some cars have built-in air jack systems to make it really easy to change the tires.
holy shit. That's insane.
These scientists wanted to observe the
That's
aerodynamics
fancy.
of birds by
Unplugging
having
that
them fly
point.
through soap bubbles.
Centrifugal force, chat. That's awesome. That was pretty sick.
This ape is smart enough to know how to use a juice box.
Dang, bro.
This crab.
Alright, chat. We are at our 6-hour mark. Use the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.